start a party, we will party hard.
Went to Leeds. Difficult place to go, because even though I've been there loads of times, I've never actually seen Spurs win. I've even been to Ellen Road when Leeds weren't playing. We still lost, so I took the hint and I stopped going. Spurs started winning. Leeds got relegated. Coincidence? I don't think so. Nearly late to meet Tim at the station because I can't find my lucky Spurs shirt, which I don't normally wash until we lose, which after our recent run is starting to smell like one of Paul Merson's burps. Decide to leave without it and head to the new and improved King's Cross, which has 90% less homeless Scottish people and smells 20% more like Cornish pasties. Tim's late and he's lost his cash card, meaning he can't give me the money he owes me for today, Norwich, West Brom and Leon. Which isn't good because the train tickets are a take and because Tim doesn't agree with my plan to put him in a dress, some lippy and send him out under the railway bridge. Instead he spends the last of his money on lager in the world's hardest to find Marks and Spencer's, and I take loads of pictures that look like shit because I've got a new camera and I'm not quite used to it yet. Nearly every seat on the train is reserved, which would be okay if we hadn't paid £100 a pop. Eventually we find somewhere to sit and Tim tells me a story about how he nearly put himself on the sex offenders register by accident by filling out a form wrong, and we have an argument about which is the best pot noodle, and he says beef and tomato, which is not true because it's clearly chicken and mushroom. Tim tries to eat a sarnie, but he's bought a gluten-free one, which even this bloke wouldn't eat. Frustrated, he goes off to find the toilet, and when he comes back half an hour later, there's been an accident with his lager. I say accident, I mean, I did it. Apparently all the bogs on the train are broken, so we have to hold it in until Leeds, which is almost as difficult as finding the buses to the ground. Yeah, Pavlichenko hasn't got a clue either. We go on the buses, get to the ground, and ask the cops where we can get some chips, and they react like we've just asked them to get us some heroin. Tell you what, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Maybe not. We head to the statue. Tim gets some Reef Beck from Don Revy and fondles the Billy Bremner statue, which nearly gets him the slap he deserves off the beef and tomato pot noodle debacle. Whoa, hello, someone's getting fingered at that. There's no food anywhere near that doesn't have a queue straight out of Soviet Russia, and no pile of snow that doesn't look like someone's wiped their arse on it. So we head straight into the ground. Chelsea are struggling against Brentford, Tim struggles to get us any food, and these blokes struggle to understand why I'm taking pictures of the telly, and to be honest I don't know either. We head into the stand hoping the team can break the terrible run of luck that we've had all day, although they're wearing that crap grey and black kit again so we don't hold our breath. The opening stages are quite even, so we break the tension by singing a song to the Leeds fans about how Jimmy Savile touched their mothers up and how in all likelihood he's probably also their dad. The Leeds fans laugh and wave even though we know they're crying on the inside, and Dempsey heads the ball into the crowd and we consider asking around the stand to see if anyone knows how to play striker. Sigurdsson's ineffective and Huddleston's disappointing, although not as disappointing as the news that El Hadj is still alive. We get in behind their defence with ease, but never look like scoring, and we never look like defending either, especially when Carl Norton has a breather and lets some bloke who looks like he'd finished last in a pub quiz score. It's half time and I'm starving, so I join a long queue and watch people try to make excuses about why they should be allowed into the lower stand because there's a rumour going around that the serving staff down there aren't all fucking morons. I queue up for ages, but when I get to the front, the only pies they have left are Shergar and potato flavour. Go back to the stand empty-handed and watch Spurs psych themselves up for a massive comeback by conceding another stupid goal. Leeds the better team and I just don't see us coming back into this. Nope, I literally don't, because I'm watching the subs bench when Dempsey scores. I knew I shouldn't have bothered coming, and the final insult is when in injury time someone nudges my shiny new camera out of my hands and breaks it, and the curse of Ellen Road is complete. So if you're wondering how we could have lost this game and you're thinking it had something to do with the lack of tempo, width or AVB's failure to pick a striker, nope, it was me. It was because I went this game. I mean, we see women reading horoscopes and we think, oh, you superstitious idiot. Then every Saturday we put on our lucky shirts, drink the same lager and think that because we do this we've got a chance of winning. This game makes Varnies of us all. It's all swings and roundabouts, isn't it?